This is Hiroshima Station of JR and Sanyo Shinkansen. It is currently undergoing a large-scale renovation. A splendid station building will be built in 2025. Hiroshima is the largest city in the Chugoku-Shikoku region. It is home of Hiroshima Toyo Cup for baseball and Sanfrecce Hiroshima for soccer. Along with Tokyo, Hiroshima is the most popular city among foreigners. The number of passengers per day is 77,000. It is ranked number 1 in the Chugoku-Shikoku region, surpassing Okayama Station. The underground town is also developing. Station renewal construction has continued for more than 10 years since 2012. The photos of Hiroshima Station that was damaged by the atomic bomb are on display. During construction, all the photos like these are often displayed on panels. I also often watch. Cupboy, JR's uniform looks good. You work at JR company during the day, don't you? The North-South Free Passage has been in service since 2017. It has a Japanese taste, but it is very advanced, fashionable, bright, and spacious. This is the core terminal of the Chugoku region, always crowded with many people. You can see the surroundings from the roof of the station building. The Hiroden streetcar route will be changed to Ekimae Dori, and the train will go straight from the south to the second floor of the new building. Hiroden began operating as Hiroshima Electric Tramway in 1912. The roof of Shinkansen is clean. This is the Shinkansen exit pedestrian deck on the north side. The bus rotary is completed and splendid hotels are lined up. Hiroshima Station is sandwiched between Mount Futaba to the north and the Enko River, a branch of the Ota River, to the south. It is located a little far from Hiroshima Castle and the downtown areas of Kamiyacho and Hachodo. The center of the city and this station are connected by Hiroden. In ancient times, most of the present-day Hiroshima city, which spread out around the Ota River basin, was under the sea. The political center of this area was located in Fuchu in the east, and the Takeda clan was in power from the Kamakura to the Muromachi period. During the Sengoku period, the Mori clan rose to power. In 1591, Mori Terumoto built a castle in the triangular state of the Ota River and named it Hiroshima Castle. After the Battle of Sekigahara, the Mori clan was expelled to Yamaguchi Prefecture, and Fukushima Masanori entered Hiroshima. However, he too was quickly dismissed, and the Asano family ruled this area during the Edo period. However, it wasn't until after the Meiji period that Hiroshima began to play a major role in Japan's history. You can see Mount Futaba in the north direction. The night view is beautiful. In Kobe, it is the Venus Bridge. I like to continue the history of Hiroshima after entering the ticket gate of the conventional line. The concourse on the fourth floor is also spacious with a high ceiling. Here are the conventional lines. The main line at this station is the Sanyo line, but in addition to the Geibi line, which terminates at this station, the Kure line and Kabe line are also available. 5 direction trains arrive and depart from this station. There is also a transfer gate from inside the conventional line ticket gate to the Shinkansen. We don't have trouble eating local food or buying souvenirs. You can buy local sake and raw oysters here. The first floor is the conventional line, the second floor is the concourse and ticket gates, and the third floor is the Shinkansen platform, making it very compact and easy to understand. In the Meiji period, Hiroshima Prefecture expanded by taking Fukuyama Prefecture and Nakatsu Prefecture, which was an enclave of the Nakatsu domain. Hiroshima City suddenly became a super important city in Japan after the opening of the railway. I'm looking east. The station next to the Sanyo main line is Tenjingawa Station. Next to the Geibi line, which curves to the left and goes north, is Yaga Station. Platform 1 is very long. It seems that the train of Geibi line has arrived. The car behind is a wrapping train, the Cup. It is a sightseeing train, etc. It connects Hiroshima and Onomichi. I'm glad that the station staff sees them off. Etc. means many other things, but that name comes from the Hiroshima dialect, Eto, which means a lot, and Seto Uchi, which means Seto Inland. In addition to the overpass, we can use the underpass for moving the platforms. Platform 8 and 9 are for the Geibi line, but the other platforms are for Sanyo line, Kure line, Kabe line, so it's relatively complicated. It's just like Nishi-Akashi Station. If you go to the edge of the platform, it is usually a notched platform, but it is often not used. This station opened as the endpoint of the Sanyo Railway in June 1894. The Sanyo Railway was a private railway company and started operation between Hyogo and Akashi in 1888. The line was extended steadily to the west. In 1897, it extended to Tokuyama Station, and Hiroshima became the intermediate station. In 1901, Sanyo Railway connected Shimonoseki and Kobe. This is great wrapping. Curb color is all over. In July 1894, the month after it opened, the Sino-Japanese War broke out. In the following August, at the request of the army, Ujina Line connecting to Ujina port was constructed in a rush. Ujina port, now Hiroshima port, was an important port capable of handling large ships. From there, more and more people and supplies began to be sent to the Korean peninsula and continent. Hiroshima was equipped with a large parade ground where divisions from all over the country gathered and suddenly transformed into a major logistics base for the war. In 1889, Tokaido Line between Tokyo and Kobe was already in full operation. By connecting Kobe to Hiroshima with Sanyo Railway, the war started at the last minute when Tokyo was connected to Hiroshima by rail. In September, Imperial General Headquarters was set up at Hiroshima Castle and Emperor Meiji moved there. He lived a simple life, using his office as a bedroom at night. At this station, you can often see the scene of changing crew members. Emperor Meiji was in command for about 7 months until May 1895, after the signing of the Treaty of Shimonoseki. While the Imperial General Headquarters was in place, the Imperial Diet was held and Hiroshima became the temporary capital. This is the only time that the capital has moved since the Meiji Restoration. Platform 8 and 9 are for the Geibi Line. After the Sino-Japanese War, Hiroshima continued to be an important military base during the Russo-Japanese War of 1904, the Chinese-Japanese War that began in 1937, and the Pacific War that began in 1941. Nearby Kure became the largest weapons factory in the east and a major naval base. In April 1945, in case the mainland was divided by the landing of enemy allied forces, the 1st General Army would be located in Tokyo, while the 2nd General Army would be located in Hiroshima, and Hiroshima would have jurisdiction over Western Japan. Let's continue this on the Shinkansen platform. A model of the Hello Kitty Shinkansen is on display. Kitty-chan was born in 1974, so she is 49 years old this year. She weighs 3 apples and she is 5 apples tall. Shinkansen concourse is very spacious. When this station opened in 1894, the station building is a wooden one-story building, and the ticket gate had only one place. But in 1922, Japan's first two-story station building, made of reinforced concrete, was completed. But it was destroyed by the atomic bomb on August 6, 1945. There are 2 platforms and 4 tracks. The platform number 11 and 12 are for Hakata, 13 and 14 are for Tokyo. Thanks to the hard work of the staff who survived the atomic bomb on August 6th, Ujina Line opened on the 7th, and the Sanyo Main Line was partially opened on the 8th. Freight cars were replaced by the station master's office. It must have given courage and energy to the devastated people of Hiroshima. The 500 cities is always cool. During Emperor Showa's visit in 1948, the corridor was planned to be redecorated, but it was not done in time, so a red and white curtain was used. After the war, a black market spread in front of the station, but it was absorbed by Kojin Market and the Hiroshima department store. The third station building was completed in 1965. It was the sixth largest station building after Tokyo Yaesuguchi, Hakata, Shinjuku, Tennoji, and Ikebukuro. In 1971, demonstrators rushed into the station to prevent Prime Minister Sato Eisaku from attending the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Ceremony, and 13 people were arrested. Along with the opening of the Sanyo Shinkansen between Okayama and Hakata, Shinkansen platforms were set up at this station. Oh, this is real kitty. The next station in the direction to Tokyo is Higashi Hiroshima. We can see Matsuda Zoom Zoom Stadium. It is located 800 meters east of the station along the Sanyo Main Line. We can see the inside of the stadium from inside of the Shinkansen. Reflecting the warm climate, people in Hiroshima are said to be cheerful and optimistic. They are good at socializing and get along well, but they still have a firm sense of themselves. Speaking of Hiroshima, Momiji manju, that means maple steamed bun, a kind of Japanese sweet, is famous, but it is in the shape of a maple leaf, so you don't eat the maple itself like the tempura at the Mino station. In 1980, the comedy duo B&B created a boom with the interaction of Momiji manju and Kibidango. Speaking of Hiroshima, it is Momiji manju, perfect for souvenirs. The next station for Hakata is Iwakuni.